Hey guys, it's the 15th of January. This is episode 3 of my cockle videos. And once again, my decision was made last minute as to what I would speak about. And what's been going on in America has really helped me come up with the idea, and also watching a documentary today about a cult that was going on, a cult leader in America. And while watching that, I recognised similarities between this cult leader and a certain president. And I also drew comparisons to some other stuff, but that's more mixed with some of the news broadcasts I've been watching, keeping up with going on in America, and just hearing about some people being really, really angry with those who are only now coming to terms with, hello, he's nuts. And also the fact that some of them are still afraid to say anything against him out of fear for their lives and their families' lives. And it's, not that I've experienced that, but what I have experienced is taking a stand, and how difficult that can be sometimes. I heard someone say today, "Oh, telling the truth is easy." Should be but it's easy when you're used to telling the truth. If you're used to never taking responsibility, then it's not so easy. It's a really difficult thing to accept and acknowledge who you are, and what kind of person you might be. Look, one of the things that, I've got this jumble in my head of all these things I want to get across today. To start with, it's that whole stepping up and standing up for yourself. That's a reclaiming of your power, taking it back from someone that you have handed it to, however long that may be. I've certainly been in that experience. I can tell you right now, there was a person back in my home, back in Ballarat, who it took me years to realise that I was the only reason I was a friend was because of what I brought. And certainly as soon as that friendship was no longer useful, I was gone. I was thrown out. And that's definitely the case it was, because I didn't have anything to bring for that person anymore. And unless you've been through that and seen it from the outside, it's really hard to identify it when it comes into your world. I always make excuses. These days I'm less tolerant. I really am. I am so, I just can't be bothered. I'm done. That zero, yeah, that's me. But I also recognize it's really difficult to come to that. I had a lot of my friends who, some of them would be saying just as much about that person as I would, but wouldn't step up, wouldn't speak out, because they might score gigs out of it. They might, certain benefits from being associated. And it was it was really hard. It's still really hard to get across to these people, to these beautiful people. The only power he's got is the power that people like them are giving him. It's just like the only power Trump has is the power that he's been given and that people keep giving him. He is dangerous. Even after he's out of office, they need to keep an eye on him and what he's up to, because he is dangerous. He is insidious. People like him, people like the guy back in Ballarat, they are insidious. They weasel and weave their little plans, and it's awful, and it's really hard. You know, like, and I'm not comparing all of this to me to what I am. I'm wanting to bring up is it's really hard to be the first few people to step up. You only have to look at how many people were silent before the Me Too movement. How many people were silent about priests? How many people were silent about others who have caused pain and suffering and abuse, until they go, well, hang on, so-and-so spoke, and they've spoken up, and I'm not alone, and I can speak up too. There's the power in that. And as they speak up, they are reclaiming their power. They are reclaiming their dignity, their self-esteem. I have reclaimed my power so many times. I won't tolerate people manipulating me anymore. Once upon a time, it'd be just like I just let everything slide and just stay shut up. And then one day, you know, it's really hard to step up and speak out, but it's important to do it. It's important to be true to you. There's a course that I did years ago called Learning to Bloom, which was about self-esteem and everything like that. And that was one of the courses I did after I left a toxic marriage. Because one of the things I learned after I'd left that marriage was that I had zero self-esteem left. Now, never laid a hand on me until 6 days before I left him. It took 6 days to organise to get out. And I'd always promised myself if I was ever physically, you know, struck or pushed or anything like that, then I'd be out the door. And yes, I kept to that and I maintained it. But what I didn't realise is how much emotional and mental abuse goes on before you get to that stage. And in some ways, I'm still recovering from that. And it's been, well, it was 99 when I left. So, you know, here I am, 2021, 22 years. And there's stuff I'm still recovering from. Look, I'm talking about this. I don't want sympathy. I don't want pity. What I'm doing is telling you that you aren't alone. You can speak up, because I'm going to stand beside you. You know? And others will stand beside you. Because the more we speak up, the more we be true and honest with ourselves, the more we grow and build and make things better. All right. This hasn't gone anywhere near where I thought it was. I just wanted to talk about reclaiming your power, because that's what this is. It's reclaiming your power. You are beautiful. You are important just because you exist in this world. You don't have to prove anything. You just have to be you and take back your power. Alright. Thanks, guys. That's really not gone where I thought it would be. But, yeah. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.